like a diamond shape in the ceiling. I don't know why they put the diamond shape there. Where we live, they built 144 homes at the one time. Yeah, and we were the first ones to move in here. Yeah.
Yeah. You can see my house, and it's green on the wall. On the ceiling, it's green,
Beautiful.
and on the wall, it's
Yeah.
I think light blue, light blue. Yeah,
Very
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Very beautiful.
This is my son's picture. My son picture.
Okay.
I have yeah. I have two sons.
Okay. And how old are your sons?
The big one is 10 years old. He is in grade 4, and
Oh,
the
that's
little one is Kenny. Kenny is
Oh, that's
7
right,
years
Kenny.
old.
Now I
Kenny,
remember. We talked to so
the-
many students. Kenny.
yes,
I remember Kenny. That's a fantastic name. I like Kenny.
yeah.
Good name.
You told me that fantastic name, and he's very smart. He's very smart, but he's annoying and naughty, naughty, and yeah.
But he's a boy. Boys
And,
are allowed to be a little bit naughty at times. Yeah.
yeah, very
Sometimes
smart.
girls are a little bit naughty, but not as bad as boys.
Yeah.
And what did you do today?
Today, I visited my parents in next village.
Oh, that's good.
It took me my parents. Yeah, I visited my parents. They live.
And did,
in the next village.
okay.
It took me about 5 minutes to go to my parents' house by motorcycle. Yeah, very close to my house. Very near, close to my house. Yeah. I'm very happy because I can live near my parents, and I can visit them anytime I want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same as my family in Australia. I've got a brother and a sister, Margaret and Dave. They live only about about 15 minutes
maybe
away from
about 2 kilometers.
mother.
Just 2 kilometers far from my house. Just 2 kilometers. Yeah.
Oh, that's close. And did you?
I'm very lucky. Very great. Very lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. I spoke to my family today because my family are Christians, and today is Easter Sunday. For Christians, that's a very, very important day. And my family got together and they shared food with my mother. My mother lives by herself. She's got a beautiful 2-bedroom home. And she's mum's in good health, 96 and going strong. So it is good. How old are your parents? How old are your parents?
Yes, my father is 65 years old, and my mom is 64 years old.
Oh, that's good.
I have one sibling. My younger brother, he is 36 years old. And about me, I'm 38 years old, and I have two sons. You can see the big one. The big one,
very handsome.
Andy. And he say hi
he
to
looks
teacher.
Very serious. He looks very serious.
Thầy bảo
He's not too sure. He's okay.
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today, teacher?
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
How are you? Thầy bảo con sao?
I'm good.
I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you.
That's okay. He's a boy. Boys are like that.
He's very good at math. he is very good at math. Yeah.
That's
he got
great.
10, yeah. He got 10 mark at math.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great. Yeah, because the maths I learned when I was young was very simple maths, but now maths is more complicated, and students now have to do
It's very good at math, but I'm not good at math. I think I'm good at English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Do you think so?
good.
Do you think so?
Yeah. And the most important part, if you listen, you can learn English. It's not only reading and that. It's important if you talk to people in English. If you follow Robert, I follow Robert every morning. We make comments backwards and forwards to each other. I've learned a lot from Robert because I share all of his stuff with all of his videos with my students.
You know,
My students are very grateful for receiving Robert's videos every morning.
Because he's very handsome, so I think I love all his videos.
Yeah, and all these videos.
I'm addicted to watching his video every day.
And every video
I always looking forward to his video every morning at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
At 9 a.m. we can watch his videos.
Yeah, I normally come on watch his videos about 8:15 after I finish in the gym. I go to the gym and then I go to a special coffee shop to eat food and that. I have lunch with my wife each day. But in the morning she's busy in the coffee shop, so it's more convenient for me to go and eat at Antong. It's a beautiful coffee shop and it's got a lake opposite and everything like that. The staff is friendly and
have a beautiful coffee shop.
Yeah,
so I wish I could go there and have a cup of coffee with you, and we can chat in English.
Yeah, but
that beautiful dreams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a long way.
I hope so. I really want.
It's a long way to come to Bhutan, I tell you. It is 60 kilometers west of Kansas City.
Yeah. Do you use Facebook? Peter Dan, do you use Facebook?
I use Zello.
Hello, Mr. Dan.
Hello,
Mr. Dan.
Today?
Hello, everyone. Yes.
Okay. What did you do?
Yes.
What did you do today? What did you do today?
Yes. I'm visit my father-in-law. You know, every weekend I usually go and visit my father-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And what does your father do? What does your father do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You. Yeah.
Yes.
I can hear.
He retired. He retired.
How old is your father?
He is near 60 years old.
60 years old and he retired.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
He's pretty lucky.
Yes, because the health is not good.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it is best that he has retired early.
Yes.
I'm not sure what the retirement age is in Vietnam.
Yes.
In
Yes.
Australia, it is 65.
Yes. Yes.
And I retired when I was 63.
Yes.
I'd had enough for work. I worked for 48 years straight for one company, and this sometimes you suffer a lot from stress and all of that, and I was in a management position, so yeah. But no.
Yes.
Come
Yes.
next week. Come next
Yes.
week. I've been in Vietnam for 9 years. I've been in
Yes.
Vietnam for 9
Yes.
years. Best thing I ever did in my whole life was leaving
Ah.
Australia
Yes.
and coming to live in Vietnam. I've travelled
Yes.
everywhere. You live in the most beautiful country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The scenery and the culture and the food. I eat
Yes.
too much food. I eat far too much food. But
Yes.
no. But yeah, it's from the Chinese border to down to Kamau in the south, and yeah, it is beautiful.
Yes. Yes. You know, I see many people. They had retired, but I see they had active. Yes, they have active in the working.
Yeah. A lot of people might retire from work, but they're all always still busy
Yes.
in their house
Yes.
and busy with their family. That is a big thing
Yes.
important thing
Yes.
in Vietnam is
Yes.
your family and your culture. In a lot of cases, everybody thinks, Vietnam, everybody's Buddhist. And that's not the case at all.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
South, a lot of people are Catholic, and in the North, a lot of people are Buddhist. But I think a large percentage of the people in Vietnam are
Yes.
no religion. Their religion is
Yes.
their family. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Their
Mr.
family
Dan,
and their culture, that
yes.
is their religion. Yeah.
Yes. How is the weekend?
I
How is the
beg your pardon?
weekend? What did you do?
What kind of work did I do?
Weekend. Yes. 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 Today.
Yeah. Today I was very lazy today. I did nothing
No.
today.
You don't do anything?
Because it's Sunday, the gym is closed on Sunday morning, but I still had to get up at 5 o'clock to help my wife open our coffee shop. We have a coffee shop.
Yeah, yes, yes,
And tomorrow night, we shall have about 40 to 45 singers
yes,
come and
yes,
sing karaoke.
yes, yes,
I cannot sing. Can
yes.
you sing?
Yes. Oh no, I can. I cannot sing. I sing is very bad.
That's okay.
Yes. Yes. You know, I think in the weekend it's the most to invite some friends to drink a cup of beer.
Yeah, that's cool. I reckon it's great. It is part of your culture here. A lot of people
Oh yes.
want to, have a couple of beers, and at Tet, you have a couple of beers, sit down on the floor, eat food together.
Yes.
I think that
Oh
is
yes.
special in Vietnam.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I think it at Tet, and that it is people come from a long way to come home for Tet. Where
Yes.
I live, a lot of people come home from Saigon, from Ho Chi Minh. They travel
Yes.
200
Yes.
kilometers to where I live. But the traffic is absolutely bizarre at Tet. Everybody's rushing to get home, motorbikes, suitcases, they're everywhere. But when people come home for Tet, you sit around and you eat traditional food.
Yes. Yes.
Traditional food. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of people like to eat seafood in this area.
Yes. Yes.
That's great.
Yes. Yes. Saigon beer is very good. Yes. Bye bye, Miss Dan.
Okay,
Miss
mate.
Dan.
See you next time.
Yes.
Hello, teacher. Hello, Mr. Dan. Hello, everyone.
How are you today?
Yeah, nice to meet you. The first time we meet. Yeah,
Okay.
today I'm very good.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Dung.
Okay. My students just call me Dan. No, Mr. Dan. No, Mr. Just Dan. Okay.
Yeah.
I come from Sydney in Australia. I've been in Vietnam for 9 years, but my Vietnamese is very limited. Only small amount of Vietnamese. I've got a lovely Vietnamese wife. Yeah.
I
Are you
understand.
single? Are you single or are you married?
Nah, I were married.
Oh, you are married.
Yeah, I have a daughter, 5 years old.
5 years old. At 5 years old, daughters are very active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you living in Vietnam?
Yeah. I live in Vietnam. I lived in Hanoi for 3 years, and then I met my wife, Lynn. I met her about 8 years ago, and when we got married, we decided to move to her hometown, which is Vitan. We are about 60 kilometers west of Cantha City in South Vietnam. It is extremely hot. The temperature.
I see your house same the house in Vietnam.
Yeah. It's I lived in Australia all of my life until I was 63, and then I moved to Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah. near Bình Dương City.
Yeah, I can get to Cambodia. I can get to Cambodia in about 1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's this area is an agricultural area. We have many rice fields, and we grow bananas and pineapples and everything like that. Corn. We grow a lot of corn here, mangosteen, and all different kinds of fruit. Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in Bình Dương. Bình Dương City.
Oh, okay. I have got no idea. I've been everywhere, but I haven't heard of that one.
Near Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I go to
Ho Chi Minh City 20 kilometers.
Oh, okay. Okay, I go to Ho Chi Minh about 3 times a year. Three or 4 times a year. I go back to Australia, and then when I go to Australia, I stay in Ho Chi Minh for a couple of days. Then I go to Australia. Then I come back, and I spend 6 nights in Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh is so different from Hanoi because Ho Chi Minh is much more modern. The streets are a lot wider. You've got the tunnel that goes under the water now and everything. Yeah. It's very busy. Yeah. During COVID, it was a difficult time in Ho Chi Minh. I call it Saigon. But
Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh is center developed the best in Vietnam.
Yeah, and I think that's true. Da Nang's a beautiful city too. Da Nang is a beautiful city, but when I was in Saigon 3 months ago, I went up landmark 81 tower.
Yeah.
To go up, and when you are that high and you look down over the city, it's a beautiful city, and especially at night time when you are on landmark and you look down and all the lights of the city, it is beautiful. There's no doubt about it. When I go to Saigon, I buy clothes because I'm a big man, so I can't buy large clothes in the countryside. Yeah, but there's a lot of history in Ho Chi Minh from the Vietnam War, and there was a great American influence in the South, and yeah, I find Saigon is a very interesting city too, because you can eat a lot of different types of food. Different types of food, like Western food. You can Indian food, any kind of food you want, you can eat there. And it is a big difference in Vietnam. When you go into a coffee shop or a restaurant or wherever to eat food, you order the food. Within 5 minutes, you've got the food. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you've got the food. In Australia, it takes an hour to get the food. Yeah, but everything.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, see you next time.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, my
Hello,
teacher.
mate. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm very good.
What did you do today?
Yes, I am watching live Zoom with you. Of you.
Yeah. And you are single? You are single?
No, I am married.
How many children do you have? Do you have children?
Yes, I have a child. I have a daughter.
How old is she?
How
old is your daughter?
Yes, my daughter have 2 years old.
That's good.
Yes.
2 years old is a beautiful age. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've got a granddaughter who is just turned 4, and my grandson has just turned. He's just turned 2.
Oh.
They live in Baxen, up near Hanoi.
Oh. Other Hanoi.
Hanoi. Where in Hanoi? Where in Hanoi are you?
No, I'm near live in Haiphong City, not Hanoi City.
Oh, Haiphong. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Haiphong City near Hanoi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of work do you do?
No. Em là co-work. I am a manager at a company of China.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, mate.
Yes.
I talk to so many students. I'm trying to. I'm an old man, you know. I can't remember all this stuff. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I think you've been question. I am working. Where do you working?
I worked in Australia for one company for 48 years. Yeah, and
Yes.
yeah, and yeah, it was a fantastic company. It was a fantastic job. The people I work with, we had about 22 staff. Yeah, we had I don't know, about 8 women and the rest were men. But Vietnamese people are extremely hardworking, and they're very intelligent too, I tell you. We had some Australian women that worked for us and some Vietnamese. You tell Vietnamese how to do something once, they understand it. Australian women, you got to tell them 5 or 6 times, and then you feel like belting them on the head because big difference with our company was that the Vietnamese women would come to work 15 minutes early, so I could sit down with them and plan the day, organize the day. Vietnamese women have extremely small hands with our trade, with the printing industry. They made books and everything like that. But no, the Australian women, every hour, go outside for a 10-minute cigarette break, have a smoke, you know, bloody hopeless. Yeah, but no, it's like everything in your country is all about culture, and yeah, I just found that because I'd worked with Vietnamese women, they told me about your country, and yeah, but no, it is great. Where is my student?
Yes.
Yeah.
Other Vietnam, other Vietnamese have people preach Mark.
Yeah.
Yes. In my company, I have I know some people. They are very Mark.
Yeah.
Yes. When they are working, they are very focused in their work. In their work.
That's great, man. You're
Yes.
very lucky, you know.
Yes.
Because a lot of Vietnamese people are very focused on the work, and some can be lazy. You know,
Yeah.
I find it frustrating sometimes when nobody wants to learn English. You are learning English that shall be helpful in your future.
Yes.
Is there many people work in your company? Many people work in your company?
I don't know. Yes. I don't know. I think it's about 1,000.
Wow, big
Yes.
company.
Yes. My company also new company in building about 2 years.
Oh,
Yes.
you are lucky to get good job like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yes.
So many people work there, 1,000 people. Ooh. And what does your company do? What do they make? What does your company do?
Yes, my company produce watch.
Oh, watches.
Yes, watch.
Fantastic. Oh, that's good.
Yes. Next time, my company produce gun scan.
Robert.
Gun scan. Yes.
Robert,
you know gun scan.
What did he say, mate?
Công ty em sắp tới nó sẽ sản xuất một loại súng scan, súng quét mã vạch ấy.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Scan guns.
Very modern company.
Yes.
Very modern company.
Yes.
Wow. Very lucky to have a good job like that. Yeah. Wow. Very fortunate.
Yes.
Okay.
I am in the Vietnam. I think my company is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yes.
great. You know, it's a lot of people didn't like Chinese companies coming into Vietnam before, but now more and more come in. And like north of Hanoi, they were making Samsung products and everything like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Vietnam is going forward all of the time, improving all of the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think if you learn English, it will be very helpful for you in the future.
Yes, I think English in the future very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you will be able to make more money.
Yes. I like it. No, I'm married, not by Morgan. I'm not by Morgan. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, mate.
Yes.
Talk to you next time.
Again. Yes. See you next time.
Great to talk to you, mate.
Yes.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Dennis and Mr. Robert.
How are you today?
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
What did you do today?
Today is Sunday, so I have my day off from school, and I just stay home and I'm doing my homework. Yes, for Monday.
Okay. So, what do you study? What do you study?
Yes, I'm studying at Phoenix Secondary School. Yes, I live in Haiphong City. Yeah, it's a part from Vietnam.
Yeah, Haiphong. Yeah, I know Haiphong. What do you want to be in the future? What would you like to be in the future?
Yes, I still have no plans on the future, but I'm intent to going to university when I'm finished high school.
What will you study at university? What will you study?
I think it's I'll study at like language my language major.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So English will be your major at university?
Yes, because English is my best subject at school. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah. A lot of students study English. You can get work as a translator or anything like that in the future. It's yeah. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 14 this year. Yeah.
14.
I'm 14. 14. It's 14.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Yeah. When I teach at my English center, our English center, my students are aged between 14 and 17. Yeah. Yeah. I used to teach older students, older people, but they dropped out of the center. My youngest student is 6 years old. Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic you want to study English at your age because I know where I live, you get 16 and 17-year-old and 18-year-olds young people have got no idea about speaking English. No idea.
Yes.
They've got no you are thinking about the future, what you want to do in the future. Okay.
Yes.
In the future, you can we can work something out about you talking to me on Zello, and I can help you. Okay.
Yes.
If ever you need any help, I can help you. I like your age group is what I teach, and they're very motivated and they're thinking forward. A lot of Vietnamese young people are happy just to speak Vietnamese for the rest of their life. No motivation at all. You're motivated to learn English, and that is important. It is important. Yeah.
Yes.
Because in the future, you'll go to universities and then you'll be if you can speak English, you can get a good job.
Yes, I know. English is an official language in many countries, so that's why it's being important. And Vietnamese also trying to learn English. Yeah, we are trying.
Yeah, I wish more tried like you. I tell you, it can be frustrating. If I go into a large supermarket, like shopping center, and try and find information about anything, nobody can speak English. They just,
Yeah,
they just
use their body like that.
It's disappointing and it's very frustrating. But you are motivated to want to study English. Yeah. That's great. I'm proud of you.
Great job. I think it's my motivation of learning English is to go into university in the future.
So where would you go to university? Where? In the future, where would you go to university?
I don't know. I have no planning.
At your age, choosing what university is not that important to you. But by the time you go to university, you stick with Robert. He'll be able to help you. Because a lot of my students like Robert's videos because he explains everything clearly, explains everything slowly, so people can understand. I don't understand every day. The last sentence he talks about always has love or something like that in it. I don't know why he talks about that, but no, it's no. My students love him. My students that I help on Zello, they're one is 17, one is 20, and one is 22, and another one is 23. So he's helpful in that way. And I've got a 6-year-old girl that I teach, and I show his lessons to her, and I explain what he's talking about. Because one thing that's different between the way Vietnamese talk and foreigners talk and the way Robert talks, is that when you speak English, you move your tongue a lot more in your mouth to pronounce words. Okay? Because Vietnamese talk so fast, I've got no idea what they're talking about anyway. But if you watch Robert's video, watch his mouth and the way his tongue moves in his mouth.
Yes.
Okay? It is important. Everything he does is important because a lot of the stuff I watch on TikTok, there's a lot of so many English classes and lessons, but they talk a lot of rubbish, useless stuff.
Yes, yes. I also like watching Mr. Robert's video because he gives me motivation and inspiration on learning English.
Yeah. I haven't met another teacher like him. I lived in Hanoi for 3 years, and I visited many English centers up there, and but Robert's different in many ways because the way he explains everything. If you go to an English center, you're paying an absolute fortune to go to an English center to study and everything like that. When you follow Robert, everything seems easy to me.
Yeah.
Because I had never been a teacher. I'd never been a teacher before I came to Vietnam 9 years ago, but I'd always worked with young people. I'd always trained young people.
Yes.
Believe me, practice makes perfect. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Listen. You listen and sing. Learn to sing songs in English. Okay.
Yeah.
When you sing songs in English, it helps you learn to flow words together.
Yes.
A lot of young people in Vietnam learn to speak English, but it is one word at a time, like chop, 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 one word at a time. But if you learn to sing songs in English, you learn to flow the words together, and that is so important.
I learned by heard many songs in English too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Robert and Mr. Dennis. Yeah.
Just Dan. No Mister with me. Just Dan is fine.
Yeah. Hello. How are you today?
How are you, beautiful friend? How are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm doing good.
I heard some bad news today about Hoi An. They want to charge. They want to charge tourists 1 million to get a ticket to go and walk around Hoi An. That's crazy. And they want to start charging Vietnamese people, what was it, 80,000 or something. I just killed my air conditioning. 1 second. It is so bloody hot here. No. What is the weather like in Hoi An? What's the weather like?
Oh, today's the weather is actually it's good, not too hot and not too cold. It's comfortable to travel around Hoi An City.
Yeah. Today it's been 36 degrees all day, and it's still 32 degrees now at night time. It's this is very bad dry season. Yeah, bad dry season. We've only had rain for one day in the last 2 months. It's just terrible. But you
Yes.
get used to it. You get used to it. So what did you do today? What did you do today?
Yes. Today is Sunday, so this is the husband day off.
Yep.
This
It's
is
great.
a day off. Yes, for my husband, and my family go. Went to around a small city, and go to supermarket. Restaurant, and the small zoo. The small zoo,
Okay.
the zoo. Yes, yes, because my husband and I want to take my son, to play outside. And
That's
I
great.
think today is a good day for my family. And I have some questions for you. I
Okay.
really like, yes, I really like the pictures, on the wall, behind you, behind you, the pictures. Look at look, um, turn right. You can turn right. The pictures,
Oh yeah.
the pictures. Yes, the pictures here. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
This picture. Let me show
Yes,
you. One second.
yes,
One second.
yes,
I'm on my bed.
yes, yes. I
Picture.
really like it.
Okay,
Yes,
this picture. One second.
yes.
I'm
Who? Yes,
trying to
who
do
bought
this.
it? Who bought it? Yes,
Okay,
who bought it?
This
Yes.
picture is diamond art. I do diamond art. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've done many diamond art in my house, and yeah, it was like a hobby. Yeah, it's yeah, she's beautiful. She could put some
Yes,
she could
yes,
put some more clothes on, but that's okay.
yes. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you bought it.
yeah,
You bought it.
yeah.
Yes.
No, diamond art is you buy the picture, and you buy all different colored diamonds, and you stick them onto the picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I've got so many.
Yes, I see.
Some of them take me 6 weeks to do, or it's because here in the countryside, a lot of times it's difficult for me to find things to do, because I might only teach for 1.5 hours a day, or 3 hours a day. Some days are busy, so we've got the coffee shop. The wife takes care of that kind of thing. I quite often just get on my motorbike and go for a motorbike ride. I go 30 kilometres and sit down and have a coffee and a banh mi, or and something to come back, or fur or something like that. Because I only have one other English friend. There's only one other foreigner lives here. We got 10,000 people live in this area, but there's only one other foreigner. Today we met. We meet every second week and sit down and have a coffee, so we can just talk backwards and forwards, because it's difficult for me to find somebody to have an English conversation with. You know,
Oh,
because
really?
oh yeah, because yeah, I talk to my family all the time. I talk on Facebook and Zello and everything like that, and that kind of thing. But when you sit down and you talk to somebody in English, like Addie's 55. He comes from England. I come from Australia, but we have a lot of experience in traveling and family and everything like that. He did not go home to see his family in England for 4 years because of COVID. I could not go home to see. I could not go home to see my family in Sydney for 3 years and 3 months. COVID had a very large effect on my life because my father died and I could not go home for his funeral. But you should be very, very proud of Vietnam, because Vietnam has got the best COVID record. Now, before, in one day, there was 245,000 cases of COVID in Vietnam. Now, what is it? 10 a day, 12 a day, nothing.
Yes.
People are dying from COVID now. Before, so many people were dying from COVID, but no, in Australia, people don't wear masks. Okay, so in Australia, you're still having 120 people every day still dying of COVID. Because
I see.
a lot of people in Australia are anti-vaccine. They don't want to have the vaccine. No?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So in Vietnam, all of your population has had 2 or 3 vaccine injections.
Yes.
The police came around to our house and said, "Hey, you have to go and have your injection." Yeah, everybody I know here has had 2 injections. I've had 4. I've had 4 injections, and my family in Australia have had 5 injections.
Yes.
Because my family is very conscious about it. And when they go to the supermarket or anything like that, they always wear a mask. They use hand sanitizer and everything like that. In Vietnam, that was compulsory. Now, I still wear a mask. If I go to a shopping center or something like that, I still wear a mask.
Yes.
The only time I don't wear a mask is when I go to the gym. I cannot exercise in the gym with a mask on. But
yes, I see.
Yeah, but
yes, I see. Yes, I can. Yes, I can understand now what you say. Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing. See you later.
Okay,
Bye bye. Yes.
Okay, see you next time. You live in a lovely place, love.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, love.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Mr. Accountant. How are you? I hope you made lots of money this week.
Yeah. How are you today?
What did you do today?
Today is a day off, and I'm stay at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You are
Yeah.
single, so you don't have a wife to worry about?
I think it's single.
Yeah, single's fine, mate. It's a lot of people in Australia and that they stay single until they were 35 or going, or older now, because a lot of people like you enjoy your freedom at the moment. Once you get married, mate,
I don't know. I think
you don't have any freedom.
I think it's about 4 or 5 years next year.
Yeah.
I hope so.
No need to rush. Take your time, because mate. There's a saying. You are only young once. You're only young once. Enjoy your freedom. But I got married when I was 24.
24.
And
24 is true.
I was married for about 40 odd years. And then when I came to Vietnam, I divorced my wife, and I now have a beautiful Vietnamese wife. And Lynn is 54, and she has got 2 daughters, and we've got 2 grandchildren. So it's good. It is good.
Yeah. And how about you today?
Me, bit of a lazy day.
Lazy day.
No gym today, but I still had to get up early because we have a coffee shop. So we've got a 3-bedroom house and 3 bathrooms, large kitchen, 2 entertainment areas, and the front of our house is a coffee shop. Karaoke tomorrow night. I'm not looking forward to it. 40 people come here, and none of them speak English. Nobody speaks English here.
But you have a coffee shop? As you have Oh,
we've had our coffee shop for 4 years. My wife always wanted to have a coffee shop. I didn't not want to have a coffee shop, but it was my wife's dream to have a coffee shop. Normally Sunday is a quiet day. Today we had customers coming in and out all day. So it is good. Never make $1 million. Never make it $1,000. Maybe little money. Because in Vietnam, when you have a coffee shop, you have we only charge 10,000 for a cafe d'art, for a Vietnamese coffee. But by the time you take the cost of the coffee, the cost of the ice, and the time it makes to make it, you're making no money, I tell you. It's but we do a lot of different types of coffees and smoothies and tea, peach tea, and everything like that. It is good. It's because in this area, on Sunday it is like a family day, because the father's not working and everybody goes to a cafe or a coffee shop to just sit down and spend time with the family. Vietnam is very family motivated. It's part of your culture here. Normally during the day, in the morning, most men go to the coffee shop. They have a cafe d'art, and they have a smoke and all of that kind of stuff. Most people in my area are hardworking, men and women. Men and women are hard working. Yeah. Oh, it's good. Do you live with your parents?
No, in right now I live I live with myself. I live alone.
Oh, that's good. That's okay. You can come and go as you like. The only trouble is you have to do your own cooking and your own washing your clothes. But that's okay. I did that for 20 years in Australia. Yeah, I love to cook. I love to cook. I love to cook Western food, Western style food. I'm not very good at cooking Vietnamese food. Not very good. My wife cooks lunch every day. So, but no. So you have to wash your own clothes. You wash your own clothes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you mean
you enjoy living by yourself.
Yeah.
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 How many hours?
I just enjoy it right now.